Danielle Smith shuts down opposition. Bloc/NDP/Greens. What's next for Poilievre and the Conservative surge? In Canada's increasingly polarized political landscape, Alberta Premier Danielle Smith has emerged as a vocal critic of the Bloc Québécois, the New Democratic Party, NDP, and the Green Party. Her recent statements reflect a growing frustration among many Western Canadians regarding the influence of these smaller parties on national policy, particularly in the context of energy and economic stability. With Mark Carney now leading the Liberal Party as Prime Minister, the stakes for Alberta and other provinces reliant on traditional energy sectors have never been higher. Smith has consistently framed her opposition to the Bloc and NDP as a defense of Alberta's economic interests. She argues that their policies, particularly regarding environmental regulations, pose a significant threat to Western Canada's prosperity. Central to her critique is Carney's net zero agenda, which she asserts lacks a concrete plan for repealing Bill C-69, legislation that many in Alberta view as a barrier to the development of crucial pipeline projects. This regulatory framework is seen as detrimental to the energy industry, which is vital for Alberta's economy. In her public addresses, Smith has characterized the current situation as a ticking time bomb, warning that continued inaction on energy policy could lead to severe economic repercussions for Alberta. Her emphasis on the need for energy leadership resonates with constituents who feel increasingly marginalized by federal policies that seem to disregard their needs and priorities. By highlighting this disconnect, Smith aims to rally support for a more equitable approach to energy and economic matters, one that recognizes the importance of traditional energy sources alongside environmental concerns. The economic stakes are particularly high when considering the agricultural sector. Smith has pointed out that while the federal government promotes an electric vehicle industry in Ontario, it overlooks the needs of Western farmers, especially those in the canola industry, which contributes significantly to Canada's economy. This imbalance is not merely a matter of regional pride but a pressing economic concern, as the canola industry alone is worth approximately $44 billion. By emphasizing these economic disparities, Smith seeks to galvanize support among voters who are frustrated with what they perceive as Ottawa's selective focus on certain industries over others. Smith's legislative efforts to lower the threshold for referendums further highlight her commitment to ensuring that Alberta's voice is heard in national dialogues. This move signals a willingness to confront Ottawa directly, advocating for greater respect and recognition of Alberta's unique challenges and contributions. The sentiment of alienation felt by many Albertans is palpable, with discussions about potential separation from Canada becoming increasingly common. Smith's assertive stance positions her as a defender of provincial interests, appealing to voters who feel sidelined by federal decisions. On the other side of the political spectrum, Pierre Poilievre, the leader of the Conservative Party, faces his own set of challenges. Despite the party's impressive electoral performance, achieving its highest vote share since the 1980s, Poilievre's failure to secure his own seat in Parliament has raised questions about his effectiveness as a leader. Critics argue that while he has been a strong opposition voice, he has struggled to transition into the role of a credible alternative to the ruling government. The Conservative Party's approach to countering misinformation, particularly among older voters, has also come under scrutiny. Many voters were misled into believing that Poilievre posed a threat to women's rights, a narrative that circulated widely on social media platforms. This misinformation has had tangible effects on his support, particularly among demographics that are crucial for Conservative success. While Poilievre has effectively addressed issues related to affordability and housing, he must also confront the damaging narratives that impact public perception. Internally, Poilievre faces pressure from potential successors like Doug Ford and Jason Kenney, who watch closely as the party navigates its future. The pressure for Poilievre to deliver results is significant, especially as polling trends can shift rapidly in Canadian politics. His ability to maintain party unity and coherence will be essential as he seeks to respond to both internal and external challenges. To solidify his leadership and capitalize on the Conservative surge, Poilievre must adopt a more inclusive and unifying approach. Engaging with other political parties on significant national issues could enhance the party's stature and broaden its appeal across the electorate. Many within the party believe that collaboration may be necessary to address complex challenges that transcend party lines, such as climate change and healthcare reform. For Poilievre, presenting a cohesive message that resonates with diverse voter groups is crucial. His recent efforts to connect with voters on pressing issues have shown promise, yet he must also address the concerns of older Canadians who may feel alienated by the party's messaging and tactics. Building trust and credibility among these voters will require a concerted effort to communicate the party's values and intentions clearly. As the political landscape continues to shift, the dynamics between Smith, Poilievre, and their respective parties will play a significant role in shaping the future of Canada. Smith's strong critiques of the Bloc, NDP, and Greens underscore a growing divide between Western provinces and the federal government, while Poilievre's leadership will be tested as he navigates both internal pressures and public perceptions. The coming months are poised to be pivotal for both leaders as they seek to define their roles within a rapidly changing political environment. For Smith, the focus will remain on advocating for Alberta's interests and pushing back against federal policies perceived as detrimental. For Poilievre, the challenge lies in transforming the Conservative Party into a unifying force capable of bridging divides and appealing to a diverse electorate. Ultimately, the direction both leaders choose will not only impact their political futures, but also the broader Canadian landscape as citizens seek leadership that genuinely reflects their needs and aspirations. The interplay between provincial and federal interests, along with the evolution of party dynamics, will be crucial in determining the path forward for Canada in the years to come. Each leader must navigate their challenges with an eye toward collaboration, respect, and an understanding of the diverse constituents they aim to serve. As political tensions continue to rise, the ability of both Smith and Poilievre to articulate their visions and respond to the needs of their constituents will be critical in shaping the future of Canadian politics.